So friends, today we will be starting the new topic of neural control and coordination. Now when we will just take a simple example that when we are working out or when we are doing some exercise, we know that अगर हम उसे randomly कर रहे हैं, like we are doing it extensively, then what is happening in our body? Our heartbeat is increasing. Ultimately blood circulation is increasing. Ultimately blood filtration is increasing. अगर blood filtration increase हो रहा है तो हमारी बॉडी के अंदर किडनी का फंक्शन, लिवर का फंक्शन, हार्ट का फंक्शन, सब चीज के फंक्शन वी कैन से दैट वो इंक्रीज हो रहा है. तो वो चीज का मैसेज वो ऑर्गन्स को कौन दे रहा है? Who is providing the message that the body is right now in an emergency condition, so start working hard? Who is giving the message? The message is given by the nervous system. So nervous system is coordinating the different organs together to work together so that the body can work normally. सेकेंडली हम बात करते हैं कि इस चीज में इस नर्वस सिस्टम को हेल्प कौन करता है. तो एज आई ऑलवेज टेल यू दैट ब्रेन कैन नॉट रीच एवरीवेयर. सो ब्रेन इज what you can say giving some of its work to the hormones, what we call it as endocrine system. So together hormonal system and we can say the nervous system, that is the endocrine system and the nervous system is working together and coordinately they are controlling the body. We can say they are coordinating the different organs and we can say that emergency condition में भी overcome करने में या तो फिर normal functioning में भी हमें हेल्प होता है. तो इन दिस वी हैव ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड वी कैन से दैट केमिकल कंट्रोल, एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम हमने ऑलरेडी पढ़ लिया है. सो नाउ वी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट आवर न्यू टॉपिक दैट इज नोन एज द न्यूरल कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन. हियर वी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट द नर्वस सिस्टम and we know that the nervous system is made up of its cell, we can say its tissue, which you call it as it's a nervous tissue, and the nervous tissue is made up of its cell called neurons. So let us talk about here about, you can say, the neurons. Now what are neurons? Neurons are the fundamental cell of a nervous system. Along with neurons, there are other cells of nervous system which we call it as the glial cells. So there are two basic cells. The main cell is neuron and the another cell is known as the glial cells. So what are neurons? So if we talk about neurons, let me tell you that they are ectodermal in origin. So whenever we talk about ectoderm, ectoderm means what? It is the outermost layer of our embryonic disc. So remember that the nervous tissue is derived from the ectoderm. Now here we are going to talk about two things. The first is neurons and the second one is the glial cell. So let's talk about the first cell, that is known as neuron. So if we talk about the neurons, we know that it is something this kind of a cell. It is comprising of a stellate shaped body, that's what you call it as cyton, or it is also known as cell body. And on the cyton it has got certain processes. Processes means what? It has got certain outgrowths. Okay, so there are certain outgrowths which are smaller in size. You can see these are the smaller outgrowth. So these are the outgrowth which are smaller in size and these are known as dendrites. What are these called? These are called dendrites. Whereas there is one long process. This is one long process and this is what you call it as axon. So when you talk about the processes of a neuron, there are basically two processes. One is the shorter processes, we call it as dendrites, and the another one is a long process, you call it as axon. Now let's talk about the cyton. In the cyton there is a presence of prominent nucleus inside it, and the cytoplasm in the neuron is known as neuroplasm. Is known as neuroplasm. Now here in the neuroplasm, or you can say the cytoplasm of neuron, there are some granular structures present, and this granular structure is known as Nielsen's granules. What are they called? They are called as Niessel's granules. Now what are these Niessel's granules? Niessel's granules are a kind of granules which we can say that they are formed from rough endoplasmic reticulum. So they are derived from rough endoplasmic reticulum. And as they are derived from rough endoplasmic reticulum, they are protein in nature, and these are basophilic in nature. Basophilic means what? That will accept the basic dye. So these things, apart from that, mitochondria is also present inside this because it is a kind of a cell only. So cell के cytoplasm में जो चीजें होती है वो सारी ही चीजें इसके neuroplasm में भी होगी. Now we'll be talking about this long process. Now what is this long process called? This long process is known as axon. It is known as axon. On this axon, you will find one more sheath, and you can say that, let's say this is the axon, and you will find on this one more sheath which may be continuous or not continuous, and this sheath on this neuron is known as myelin sheath. It is known as myelin sheath. Now what do you mean by myelin? Myelin is a kind of fat, or is a kind of it is a adipose tissue which is forming an insulated layer on the axon. So this is a myelin sheath which is made up of adipose tissue. It is made up of adipose tissue. So it is basically white in color, remember. And it is also known as neurilemma. What is it called? Neurilemma. So on the other side also we'll draw this myelin sheath. So this is what you call it as myelin sheath. Okay. Which is also known as neurilemma. Remember that myelin sheath is the inner sheath. On this, in between this myelin sheath, there is a gap or there is a constriction between this, and this gap between the myelin sheath is known as node of Renvir. It is known as node of Renvir, or it is also called as Renvir's node. Okay, so what is this Renvir's node? It is a gap, or we can say a small constriction between myelin sheath. Apart from that, there is one more sheath present, that is present of the flat expanded cells on this, and these flat expanded cells are known as Schwann cells. And this layer of Schwann cells surrounding this axon is known as neurilemma. And this sheath is known as the medullary sheath. It is known as the medullary sheath. So inner sheath is known as medullary sheath, which is made up of myelin, whereas the outer sheath is known as neurilemma, which is made up of flat expanded cells called Schwann cells. Now these Schwann cells, what is the function of these Schwann cells? The function of this Schwann cell is to produce the myelin towards the inner side. Now if we talk about the end of this axon, the end of this axon has a swollen structure, and this swollen structure is known as synaptic knob. It is known as synaptic knob, and the function of this synaptic knob is to secrete neurotransmitter, into the synapse. That's what you call it as acetylcholine. So secrete neurotransmitter, that is what you call it as acetylcholine. So this is about the typical structure of neuron. Now the connection of cyton with axon, this portion is known as axon hillock. It is known as axon hillock. Now suppose if the nerve fiber, let me tell you, axon is also called as nerve fiber. Suppose that some of the axon have myelin sheath, then they are known as medulated nerve fiber. If they don't have myelin sheath, they are known as non-medulated nerve fiber. So there can be different types of neurons or nerve fiber that we'll be discussing after this. Talking about the type of neurons. So types of neurons are basically the first kind of neuron is known as unipolar neuron. The second is known as bipolar neuron. And the third one is known as the multipolar neuron. Now, what do you mean by unipolar neuron? Unipolar means what? It possesses one single cyton and it is having only one processes. Means what? One process at one pole. एक pole पे एक process और एक cyton, तो उसे हम कहते हैं unipolar neuron. तो इसको हम ऐसे लेंगे. Now this, you can see that this is known as a unipolar neuron, one cyton and one process, and it is located, so it is located in some, we can say that at stages of a life, we call it as embryonic stage. So ये कौन से stage पे देखने मिलता है body के अंदर? Embryonic stage पे देखने मिलता है. Okay, bipolar neurons. The example for the bipolar neurons we will consider here, it has, like suppose there is one cyton and on the two sides there are processes this way. So this is a bipolar neuron and it is found in retina of eye. So it is found in the human retina. Eye के जो retina में कौन से न्यूरॉन्स देखे जाते हैं? That is the we can say that bipolar neurons. And then we'll talk about the multipolar neurons. Multipolar neurons means what? There is one cyton and there are so many processes. This kind of so many processes, maybe one long, one short. This kind of neuron is known as a multipolar neuron and it is found in cerebral areas or cerebral region. We generally call it as brain, so it is found in the, basically it is well distributed in the nervous system, so it is said to be that it is found in the cerebral area. So basically you can say that the types of neuron on the basis of processes are this three kind. That is, the first one is the unipolar neuron, the second is the bipolar neuron and the third one is the multipolar neuron. So now we'll be talking about the types of nerve fibers. So when we talk about nerve fiber, याद रखना nerve fiber का मतलब होता है, we are only talking about the process, we call it as axon. So whenever we are talking about a nerve fiber, what are we talking about? We are talking about only axon. So nerve fiber can be classified into two types on the basis of sheath it has. उसके ऊपर जितने layers होते हैं उसके हिसाब से हम उसे दो type में classify कर सकते हैं. The first one is known as myelinated nerve fiber. The first one is known as myelinated nerve fiber. Whereas the another one is known as non-myelinated nerve fiber. Non-myelinated का मतलब आपको word से ही पता चल जाएगा, जिस पे myelin sheath नहीं होगी. Nerve fiber. So let us have an understanding what is a myelinated nerve fiber. अभी let's say ये एक न्यूरॉन है, let's say this is a neuron और ये इसका नर्व फाइबर है. अब इसके ऊपर माइलिन शीथ है ऐसे, तो हमने इसे क्या कहा? माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर. सो ये हो गया माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर. सो ये इसके ऊपर माइलिन शीथ प्रेजेंट है, प्लस इसके ऊपर दूसरा क्या होगा? नोड ऑफ रेनवीर. सो सच काइंड ऑफ नर्व फाइबर हैज टू थिंग्स, दैट इज first it possesses myelin sheath and second is what? It possesses the node of Renvir. The second is a non-myelinated nerve fiber. In non-myelinated nerve fiber, the fiber will have Schwann cells, but it will not have the myelin over it. So we will draw small Schwann cells over here. So it will have Schwann cells. Remember this. Schwann cells होंगे. यहाँ पे भी होंगे Schwann cells. Okay, so Schwann cells are present over here also. So we will write that Schwann cells are present. But when we talk about non-myelinated nerve fiber, we will find only Schwann cells over here. So there would be, in that, there is absence of myelin sheath and node of Ranvier. So we will write over here absence of myelin sheath and node of Ranvier. Node of Ranvier. Now, अब जब भी इस टाइप के फाइबर्स जब कंडक्शन करते हैं, मतलब इंपल्स का कंडक्शन होता है इस टाइप के फाइबर्स में, तो इट गोज फ्रॉम वन नोड ऑफ Ranvier टू अनदर, सेकेंड टू थर्ड, थर्ड टू फोर्थ. मीन्स व्हाट? द कंडक्शन हियर गोज फ्रॉम नोड ऑफ Ranvier, फ्रॉम वन नोड ऑफ Ranvier to another node of Ranvier. Means it is a kind of jumping conduction. So this kind of conduction which goes from one node of Ranvier to the another node of Ranvier, we call it as saltatory conduction. So here it is responsible for saltatory conduction, which is actually very very fast. इसका जो कंडक्शन होता है वो कैसा होता है? बहुत ही स्पीड में होता है, फटाफट से इंपल्स निकल जाती है जंप करते हुए. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट दिस, दैट इज व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट द नॉन माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर, इन दिस, because there is no myelin sheath, there is no node of Ranvier, so the conduction is slow. मतलब वो स्ट्रेट जाता है, जंप करके नहीं जाता, और कंडक्शन कैसा होता है? स्लो होता है. नेक्स्ट, अगर ये माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर पे माइलिन शीथ है, अब माइलिन शीथ क्या है? तो एडिपोज टिश्यू है, फैट है. तो इस टाइप के नर्व फाइबर आपको कैसे देखने मिलेंगे? दे विल बी फॉर्मिंग द व्हाइट मैटर, मतलब दे विल बी अपीयरिंग व्हाइट इन कलर एंड दे विल फॉर्म द व्हाइट मैटर ऑफ नर्वस सिस्टम. Whereas when you talk about this kind of nerve fiber, they will be forming gray matter of the nervous system. तो what is this gray matter? Gray matter region of nervous system है जिसमें myelin sheath नहीं होता, और वो unmyelinated nerve fibers के बना हुआ होता है, जबकि myelinated nerve fibers के ऊपर myelin sheath होने की वजह से उसके ऊपर white कलर का लेयर आ जाता है, और इसी वजह से वो हमारी नर्वस सिस्टम का कौन सा पार्ट बनाते हैं? इट इज मेकिंग द व्हाइट मैटर ऑफ अवर नर्वस सिस्टम. फर्दर अगर हम बात करें तो दिस काइंड ऑफ न्यूरॉन्स और दिस काइंड ऑफ नर्व फाइबर आर लोकेटेड इन, you can say that these are found in spinal nerves and cranial nerves. So what are spinal nerves? Spinal nerves are those nerves which are coming out from spinal cord, or cranial nerves are those nerves which are coming out from the brain stem. तो इस टाइप का, दैट इज स्पाइनल नर्व्स और क्रेनियल नर्व्स में आपको कौन से नर्व फाइबर्स देखने मिलेंगे? यू विल बी एबल टू फाइंड द माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर्स. फर्दर अगर हम नॉन माइलिनेटेड नर्व फाइबर्स की बात करें तो दिस काइंड ऑफ नर्व फाइबर्स आर फाउंड इन ANS, that is autonomic nervous system, and SNS. What is SNS? SNS is the somatic nervous system. So we can say that this is the location for the non-myelinated nerve fiber, and the spinal nerves and the cranial nerves consist of the myelinated nerve fiber. So this is the difference between myelinated and the non-myelinated nerve fiber. Now we'll be talking about the structure of nerve fiber. So let us understand the structure of nerve fiber. And this is going to be very much important in the next topic we will be doing, that is the conduction of nerve impulse. So let us understand what is the structure of nerve fiber. Now we know that this is an axon, and from here is what? Is this a nerve fiber? This is what you call it as nerve fiber. And so right now we will be talking about only this much portion. So let us talk about the structure of nerve fiber. So this is what I am talking about here. Let's say this is a nerve fiber. Okay, so inside the nerve fiber there will be cytoplasm, we call it as neuroplasm. So inside this there will be neuroplasm. Okay, neuroplasm इसके अंदर होगा. और ये जो दो स्ट्रक्चर है, these are the cell membranes or the membranes, cell membranes of the neuron, and this consists of certain channels. Let's say these are channels. So this consists of certain channels and certain pumps. What did I say first? The first thing is what? Inside this there is neuroplasm, and let me tell you that neuroplasm, like other cell, it is negatively charged. That we will discuss later. It is negatively charged. Remember this, it is negatively charged. On the cell membrane there is a presence of channels and pumps. What is present? Channels and pumps. Now what is channel and what is pumps? So channels are made up of, again, proteins, and they are responsible for the transport of one ion at a time in one direction. So what is this channel? This channel will transport, like suppose there is one channel, this will transport only sodium inside. There is another channel which will transport only what we can say potassium inside. So channels are made up of, they are like protein gates which are always open, and they will transport one ion at one time. So let us say that there would be some sodium channels, there would be another calcium channels, there would be another potassium channels. Okay, तो एक आयन को एक टाइम पे अगर वो ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है अंदर, तो उसे हम कहते हैं चैनल. अंदर लेके जाएगा या तो फिर बाहर लेके जाने के लिए उसको दूसरी चैनल, तो वो वन वे ट्रांसपोर्ट ही करता है. सो वी कैन से दैट दीस आर मेड अप ऑफ प्रोटीन्स एंड ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ वन आयन एट अ वन टाइम इन वन डायरेक्शन. रिमेंबर दिस. सो दीज आर नोन एज चैनल्स. और ये जो चैनल्स होती है ये एनर्जी यूज नहीं करती, मतलब they go for passive transport. Remember this, the channels in this will go for passive transport. What do you mean by passive transport? They will not use the energy. On the other side we will be talking about pumps. Now what is pumps? Pumps are also made up of proteins only. Okay, but here is what they open and close. So they are not always open, they open and close according to the requirement. So, and they transport two ions in two different directions. In two different directions. So if I tell you, like suppose if this is a sodium potassium pump, let's say this is a sodium potassium pump. So what it will do? It will take out sodium outside suppose, and it will bring the potassium inside. So this is what you call it as pump. Pump क्या करता है? दो वे ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है, ओके, ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में, और दो आयंस को ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है. ऑफ कोर्स इसका ये ओपन और क्लोज होता रहता है. सो इट कीप्स ऑन ओपन एंड क्लोज, एंड इट रिक्वायर्स एनर्जी. So it undergoes which kind of transport? It undergoes active transport. And here you can take the example of sodium potassium pump. You can take the example of sodium potassium pump. So ये आइडियली स्ट्रक्चर है नर्व फाइबर का, जिसे हम कहते हैं एक्सॉन. याद रखना इसका न्यूरोप्लाज्म होता है, वो नेगेटिवली चार्ज होता है. इसके सेल मेम्ब्रेन पे कुछ चैनल्स और पंप्स होती है. चैनल हमेशा वन वे ट्रांसपोर्ट करती है, अंदर लेके जाएगी, और अगर उसी आयन को बाहर निकलना है तो वो कोई और दूसरी जगह से निकलेगा. तो देयर इज अ वन वे ट्रांसपोर्ट फॉर वन सिंगल आयन. इट इज अ पैसिव ट्रांसपोर्ट. रिमेंबर दैट, पैसिव ट्रांसपोर्ट. सो इट इज जनरली फ्रॉम हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू लोअर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. दूसरी तरफ हम बात करते हैं पंप्स की, तो पंप्स भी प्रोटीन्स के बने होते हैं, एंड वी कैन से दैट वो एक साथ दो आयंस को ट्रांसपोर्ट कर सकते हैं ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में. It can open and close and it requires energy for the transport, so it will undergo active transport. So this is about the structure of nerve fiber, which is going to be very important in the next topic, which is all about conduction of nerve impulse.